Sponsored by Wing Technologies, one of the highest button counts in the industry. Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. It is mid-May 2022 and it's a very important time in our simulator DCS because we've just had added a first variation of the well-known S400 Triumph SAM site. Disclaimer, this is very much a first try and a simplified version of the S400. In a few weeks time, a more realistic, with more functions version is going to come in. But for the time being, let's work with this first installation. It should be about right. Let's talk a bit about the S400 and then what we're going to do with it. The S400 is actually an S300 PM2. P, anti-aircraft. M, modernized unit. 3, modernized unit version 3, renamed S400 Triumph purely for sales reasons. Hence, it still takes the NATO reporting name of SA-21 Growler. Started its service in Russia 2007 and still active. It is currently the most prolific surface-to-air missile system in Russia and several other countries. Unit cost, $0.3 billion. Because it's a long-range site, it has to have several types of missiles to cover different ranges. The 96E missile, 40 kilometers range, medium maneuverability. The 96E2 missile, 120 kilometers range, medium maneuverability. The 48N6 missile, 200 to 250 kilometers, long range, low maneuverability. And the mighty 40N6E missile with a claimed 400 kilometers effective range, that's ultra long range, low maneuverability. Today, our roleplay is, during the Ukrainian 2022 war, Mariupol, a coastal city in the southeast of Ukraine, is under siege by Russian attack. The last bastion of the Ukrainian troops is underground in the steelworks in the middle of the city. America has agreed to resupply those desperately needed supplies to those troops in the steelworks. We're going to drop ammunition, food, and whatever else they need, which means we need to find an aeroplane that can fly from Poland to Mariupol, penetrate the famous S400 surface-to-air missile site, and drop the supplies. Here are the planes we're going to try today. First, the F-117 Nighthawk. 2, the F-35 Lightning II. 3, the B-2 Spirit Bomber. 4, the B-1B Lancer. Also the SR-71 is not a bomber, but I think it'll be really fun to try it. Also a series of 4th gen fighter bombers, F-16, F-18, F-14, whatever. The most important thing about today is probably going to be the radar cross-section of those aircraft, the detectability of the aircraft by the S-400's radar, measured in meters squared. An insect is about 0.001 meters squared, a bird 0.01 meters squared. F-117, 0.03 meters squared. Where did these figures come from? Well, if you go on a website and you look up the radar cross-section of any aircraft, you'll get a massive variation of results. And the reason that is because no one actually really knows what the radar cross-section of these planes are. So because of that, I formulated these radar cross-sections by taking an average of about 10 websites. That should get around about the truth. So the Nighthawk with 0.03 meters squared is about as detectable as a large bird. The F-35 Lightning II, 0.005 meters squared, about the same as a large insect. The B-2, massive aircraft, radar cross-section 0.15 meters squared, about the same as a small suitcase. So it is stealthy, but certainly not invisible. In fact, none of these will be invisible. A bird could technically be seen by the S-400 at a certain range. The B-1B Lancer is a massive aircraft and it is actually relatively stealthy, 0.75 meters squared. If it did not have stealth attributes, it would be around 40, maybe 50 meters squared. SR-71, actually a 60s recon plane, but why not? There are rumors that it was designed for stealth, but it was definitely not. I know that because I've actually met and talked to a Blackbird pilot and he said it was definitely not. It was just coincidence in the way it looked and designed. Averaged about 10 meters squared. And finally, the 4th gen fighter bombers. F-16, 4 meters squared. F-18, 4.5 meters squared. F-15, 5.5 meters squared. F-14, 6 meters squared, and so on. Not stealthy. So, what is going to penetrate the S-400 and deliver the resupplies? Onto our simulation. Here is our analog for Mariupol, Ukraine, May 2022. Now, Mariupol is actually up here, but we don't have that bit of terrain simulated, so we've moved it 150 miles south to this area here. This is going to be Mariupol, and here is the famed steelworks, 2,000 feet by 2,000 feet. It is being protected by one massive S400 site. Note, it does not have AWACS support. That is not programmed in this early variant, so line of sight it will have to maintain to fire on targets. Also, for close range in defense, the Panzer is not working yet, so we've got 2 SA-15 Gauntlets and 2 SA-13 Strela. They're all set to excellent skill level because we are assuming these are going to be the absolute cream of the crop of Russian defenders. We want to make it as hard as we possibly can. In terms of the attackers, we've set the threat range rings of the 4 different types of missiles, as you can see, 400 kilometers all the way out here. The first thing we're going to attack with is an SR-71 at high speed and high altitude. It's the fastest and highest air-breathing engine aircraft ever made, I'm pretty sure. It's going to start at over 450 kilometers away, 85,000 feet, Mark 3.2. We cannot make it drop supplies, so we're going to take 3 big fat missiles that we're going to jettison over the steelworks, and that's the best we can do for dropping the supplies. Next, we're going to try a B-1B Lancer, or it was designed for high speed, low altitude. It will be equipped with 8 2,000-pound bomb containers, each actually containing ammo and supplies. Next, the B2, high altitude and stealth at 0.15 meters squared. It will start 70 miles away. All of these guys are going to start 70 miles away because they shouldn't get shot beyond that for one reason or another. A massive payload of 16 2,000-pound supply containers. Next, F-117A Nighthawk. High altitude and stealth, 0.03 meters squared. 2 massive 5,000-pound canisters. Next, even more stealthy, F-35, high altitude or mixed altitude, stealth, 0.005 meters squared. Only 2 500-pound canisters. That's all that we can fit in the bomb bays, unfortunately. It will not have these pylons on. Next, F-16s. These are not stealthy at all, but we're going to try them. Mixed altitude, they're going to be using Wild Weasel, a technique of beating SAMs, because they don't have any stealth. 3 medium-sized fuel tanks, actually loaded with supplies that they will jettison over the target. FA-18Cs, carrying 3 medium-sized fuel tanks worth of supplies. And finally, if nothing else works, of course bringing the F-14 with 2 large canisters full of supplies. We'll try them sequentially, but first we need to do a test to make sure the S400 is working properly. We're going to run an F-15C at 50,000 feet at Mach 2.2, starting 450 kilometers away. Can I have a volunteer to be shot down, please?
Sure.
Okay, Francis, my willing test dummy, you are a non-reactive drone. You're there to be shot at, so fly in the direction that I started you in, 50,000 feet, as fast as you possibly can, in you go. 228 nautical miles, that's about, I don't know, 270 stat shoot miles. Go, Francis. Well over Mach 2 at this point.
Oh, yeah.
The point of this test is to find out how operationally good the S400 is, at least in our simulator. Is it going to fire? At which point is it going to fire? How good is the missile going to be? And so on. Nothing yet. Tombstone just locked on. Oh, something fired. Right, okay, that was all a bit of a hurry. It shot you at 210 nautical miles. Yes, this is a 40N6E missile. This is the long-range 400-kilometer missile that, of course, the S400 is named after. 3,000 kilometers. Is that realistic? I have no idea. But it just hit about 3,800 knots, and it's up to 36,000 feet. It is now unpowered, essentially gliding at this point. A very, very fast gliding missile, 50,000 feet. Huge distances we're talking about. The distances we're talking about now are bigger than my entire country. So things are going to take a long time to happen. The missile has traveled, 40 miles already in about, 10 seconds. It's fired one missile.
How can you be unpowered and cover that distance?
Yeah, it's a bit weird, right? That's S400. I mean, how it works in real life as compared to the simulator, I don't know. You guys let me know.
Hitting Mach 2.4.
Okay, that is the that's the tail that fired it.
You can see the curvature of the Earth from up here.
Nice.
Yeah.
So 2,000 knots, 90,000 feet.
If the Earth wasn't flat.
If it goes any higher, it'll go out of the boundary of the game.
Mm-hmm. Boom. This is what we call an ideal shot for the SAM site. It's going to give it its best possible maximum range fire, which is 212 nautical miles. However many kilometers that is, we'll find out soon. Of course, this is not a stealthy plane.
Oh, it's going ballistic. It's 110,000 feet already.
And it is a powerful, very powerful radar. Yep, 114,000 feet and still climbing, Francis.
Yeah, it's still maintaining 1800 knots.
Especially a piece of kit. Yep. There's almost no drag up here. Well, there is literally almost drag. No drag. 85 nautical miles.
Sweet Jesus.
And it's 70 miles from you.
Oh my gosh.
I think when we actually do...
Start to level out.
You might be right.
Okay, it's leveling out now at 140,000. We've set this to excellent skill level. I think we'll turn it down one notch for the actual full test. Thinking about it. Because it does seem a bit good at the moment. Francis is at 57,000 feet. Lovely target for a powerful SAM site. What's your mark, Francis?
I am at Mach 2.3.
2.3.
I'm losing a bit of speed.
Okay, it's coming down at you now. Yeah, you're actually well over optimal speed for a bypass ratio of yours is going to be about 40,000 feet. But just stay up there for the time being anyway.
Still no activity at the SAM site.
Roger. I get the feeling this is going to whack him. It's coming straight down on your head, Francis. It's going to be really interesting. Where I can't see him yet.
Gonna hurt.
Can't see you.
It's gaining speed again.
It's gaining speed, 2,000 knots, I guess.
70,000 feet.
Oh, I see him. Is it going to hit? Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Wow! Think of the impact kinetics of that, guys.
Ouch.
You're 2.5 times the speed of sound. It was, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 times the speed of sound?
That's instant kill to the pilot.
That's ridiculous, guys. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, what we've proved now is that fired at 210 nautical miles. I'm going to quickly get my calculator out and see how many kilometers that is. Stand by.
Actually, wouldn't be a plane left.
Okay.
And again, it's just got explosive warhead, doesn't it?
Okay, guys, 210 nautical miles. Yes, it is explosive warhead. 210 nautical miles is 389 kilometers. Almost exactly the same as the claimed 400. So in the game, or the simulator, it is firing at 400 kilometers as claimed in real life. You guys are going to beat that now, so good luck. Welcome back, guys. We've got 3 brave volunteers in the YF-12A hybrid SR-71. We're at Mark 3.2. We are at 80,000 feet. Don't listen to the barometric altimeter. It is not accurate. We are at GPS 85,000 feet. Guys, your job when I unpause is to go full power and stay at this altitude. Do not try and climb or dive. You will mess the very delicate area of this aircraft up, guys. Our Ram turbojet is just configured for this altitude. The rest of you, please watch the SAM and tell us what it's doing. We're starting at 450 kilometers away. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, they're going to be fast. Any fire from the missile, yeah? And when it does fire, please get the range of it. Not that it's hugely important. So what we're thinking, guys, is with this, can we go over it and outpace the missile? Can we confuse the missile by going so fast? It's not necessarily designed to shoot something this high. I mean, this plane was essentially invulnerable to earlier Cold War missiles because of its speed. Literally, its speed and its altitude. Mainly its speed. Very hard for earlier tech to compute lead computation for something that's going 3.5 times the speed of sound.
Vigan actually got a lock on it once.
Roger. And the problems even prevail today. When you've got hypersonic ballistics coming in, it's still very hard to track and lead those things. Can someone measure how far away we are? I can't do it. My trim will make me crash.
210 nautical miles, Cap.
Right, well, we haven't been shot at yet.
For some reason, I cannot go F1 of my cockpit, so I'm just gonna go back to spectator.
Roger, can you... Uh-oh.
Track.
Uh-oh.
Getting spiked.
This ain't good. He hasn't fired. Come on, I keep asking what our range is, guys. Can someone tell me?
About 200 nautical miles.
Actually, you did tell me, so I don't know why I just had a go at you.
You just didn't listen as usual.
No, I'm just a bit stressed in this. I'm a bit stressed at 3.5 times the speed of sound with an S400 about to shoot me down. Gives me the willies.
Okay, that's okay.
If we do, by some grace of God, make it through, guys, the steelworks is on fire, as it is in real life. So that's how we'll visualize it. We will be jettisoning, not firing, jettisoning our weapons over it. That will be us symbolizing dropping the ammunition and the fuel off. I should say, at this point, valued viewers, none of this is tested, none of it's scripted. It's just we're finding out as you are finding out. And so
we're doing this live.
Yeah, so far it's working, guys. We're genuinely not being shot at. Can I confirm there are no missiles out, guys?
Yes.
Nothing
There's
else.
no activity at missile site.
I can have a range, please, from myself to the target.
You have 168 nautical miles, Cap.
Wow. clamshells just opened up. If I were a betting man, valued viewers, I would say that we're too fast and it can't get the lead computation. We know it can track us because that beep, 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 that's the track scan zipping across us. But I don't think they can fire because I don't think they can compute the lead. Why? Well, probably, if it's realistic, S400 probably never was designed to fight Blackbirds at 85,000 feet at Mach 3.5. That would be my guess.
That was literally the doctrine when they designed the aircraft. If you're getting a missile shot at you, just full burn.
Accelerate.
Yep, that's what they did in real life, guys.
140 nautical miles.
140 nautical miles. We're halfway there, guys.
No
Exciting.
missile site activity.
I had no idea we would beat this thing so early. I suppose that is a bit premature, but I'm quietly confident about this already. Oh, you
Leads
guys,
at 120.
you guys are miles away. 120 miles, guys. Not going to be that long before I'm diving. I'm actually over the real Mariupol. That's the real Mariupol there, guys. It's not modelled there. There's no buildings, there's no trees, there's nothing. Okay, guys, the only way we can beat it, in my theory, is to go above it and then straight down. Because if we go down on a slant, because the air pressure gets so high lower down, we can't maintain above more than about Mach 1. In which case it will just shoot us. So I suggest let's go above it, basically turn our engines off, and then just glide down. I think it's highly unlikely that I should be able to shoot straight up.
It.
Range 100.
Range 100 miles. Oh no!
Missile launch! Missile.
Oh no!
95 miles missile.
It's got a solution!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh! It's the 40 missiles, the big one.
Oh, I'm lucky to be in the
Right,
right there.
I'm going to stratosphere, guys. I'm going straight up. Now, even with these long-range missiles, they can't actually go very high for physics that I really understand. They can only go about 100,000 feet. If I can get above 100,000 feet, I can outrange it. Look at this, 85,000
Second one
feet.
out.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Second one at 80 miles.
I'm going off out the
Third
atmosphere.
missile out.
Oh no! No, it's 85,000 feet! Oh my god!
Going ballistic.
I think I've dodged it.
F10 says no.
I'm at 100,000 feet. It can't get up here. Even S400 can't get up here, boys.
120.
It's at the
At
missile's at
120.
120,000
Uh-oh.
and climbing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And it's like at 3,000.
Wow, 3,000 knots. Yeah, you're done for, Cap.
Uh-oh. I'm at 110,000. I'm still going up, guys.
The missile has planes in range. I repeat, the missile has planes in range.
Missile is diving.
113. No, how can it dive on me? Oh, my face! My beautiful face! It's knocked me off. I'm dead. Ah, dognammit. Oh, my player's dead. Can't even eject. Wow, what a missile site. Okay, boys, do a thing. You're allowed to do whatever you want to do now to defeat it. Obviously, ballistics isn't working.
Second missile tracking.
He's dead.
Oh, Simba!
2 down.
Simba, your beautiful face!
Oh, he went for the one that already died.
Oh, no. Oh, it got me. That's my body. I can't control it. I'm dead.
Texas went for a
Technically,
Mach 2
F10
S.
says you're still alive.
Okay, let me try. No, I've got the screen's just blacked out for me. Okay, well, Francis is still going. It hasn't shot Francis down, right? Is it out of ammo?
You should know there were 3 missiles in the air.
Right, well,
One
Francis,
disappeared.
you're still going, sir, so do a thing.
I'm doing a thing.
Ah, it's because you're being clever. Look at that. Absolutely not what the Blackbird was designed for, valued viewers, but he's got to do something. Careful not to overg and split your airframe. He's going low in a Blackbird. Blackbird looks even cooler with the fins taken off, guys. If you could somehow make this plane look cooler, I've just done it.
Impossible. Maximum speed, yeah, I know. That's the whole point.
And fun fact, they literally use their own fuel to cool their own airframes and skin.
Wow, that's cool. You know what? The Saturn V booster
Yeah, it was
things did.
incredibly well designed plane.
You're doing it, Francis, and I don't mean any offense, Francis, but if someone was going to do this, I wouldn't have expected it to be Francis, but 37 miles away, I don't know why S400 isn't shooting.
I know, it's weird.
Guess it's an S400 problem? Radar's going, Tombstone is locked onto something.
I'm not getting targeted yet.
Wow, I think we've broken it. I think we've broken S400. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Francis!
You gotta launch! Evade!
He beat it, he beat it, he beat it.
Oh.
Good, he beat it. What happened there, valued viewers, is that Francis dodged enough that the solution was broken. There was no mathematical solution left, whatever Francis did, and therefore it self-terminated. But S400 is really struggling against Blackbird. It's just so fast. It's doing such odd things compared to what it's designed to fire at. I'm amazed. Okay, Francis, confirm you see the steel plant. You've got to jettison. You've got to open your bomb bays and jettison the missiles with left control and W lots of times over that smoke to win for the Blackbird.
Copy that.
You can do it at whatever altitude you like as long as those stores get in there.
Missile site's gone quiet for some reason.
So, how about that? Assume all the other missiles work. Like I said, it's untested. It's the exciting thing about it. I would have thought we'd be spamming all sorts of missiles at him by now.
Yeah, so did I.
I don't think they can afford to spam missiles.
Yeah, I know.
Like
I'm going like 0.5.
Just think, isn't one of those missiles like a couple hundred K or something like that?
Like I said, valued viewers, this is very much a first interpretation of it, so it might simply be not working yet. Oh, missile!
Missile launch!
Every time I say that,
Two missiles.
every time I say that, it launches missiles at him. Look at Francis trying to beat those missiles. Look at them adapting.
These are the Growlers, by the way. They're not the...
Right, these are close-range missiles. Much more maneuverable. Uh-oh. Can he beat their mathematical computation?
Oh, once look out. Oh,
and he got him! They got him! S400! Wow, even the Tor started firing. Unlucky Francis, you did as well, but it was a very difficult thing to do.
At this altitude is just no way.
Right, guys, well done. SR-71 did amazingly brave and amazingly well, but still no biscuit. Next, we are going to try high-speed terrain-following B1 to see how it does. It's starting from 70 miles away. Let's go. Oh, it's already supersonic. It will not get shot at to begin with because of curvature of the Earth. Obviously, this is 70 miles away. There's a relatively high amount of curvature so far, and the SAM site will not be able to see it.
It is a pretty plane now.
It is a pretty plane. We've seen lots of pretty planes today, guys. I even think the Nighthawk is a pretty plane, but I am rather angular myself.
Not really, but that's just my opinion.
How many times I see a bone, it's just incredibly impressive. Right, let's see what Mr. Samsite says. Remember, we've turned the skill level down to good from excellent. Big Bird and Clamshell and Tombstone has no track yet, so let's continue. Closing very quickly. Mach 1.3, 46 miles.
Is there a Valkyrie in DCS cap?
Not yet, but I want someone to make one.
Oh, well, I seen it at the National Air Force Museum.
45 miles.
Very impressive. Launch.
He's too high. He's gone too high. One problem about this, it has a 200-foot or 300-foot peekaboo radar. That's how it beats over obstacles and Earth curvature. Did he beat it?
Yeah, it's already
Okay,
go.
so he dipped down. He must have dipped down again. Right, well done, Mr. B1.
There's a small nipple that he got behind it.
Second missile launch.
He's over water now,
Oh dear.
though.
He's too high, guys. He's flying at 400 feet. You can't make him go any lower, by the way. He just won't do it.
Oh, defeated 2 missiles.
Okay, yeah, he's dived down to 300 feet. Well done, Mr. Bone. 350. He's down to 200 feet. It's over this bit of Black Sea.
Was the B1 the terrain follower?
Yes, it was. It had terrain following radar. I think derived from the F111. Correct me if I'm
Correct.
wrong, guys. There you go.
this honestly feels like a traumatizing Ace Combat mission.
Yes, it does. Guys, any more launches?
Negative.
He's going to have to come up for a bit of terrain. No, I was hoping you can tell me.
30 miles.
Don't climb. Whatever you do, don't climb, young man. Got to stay low.
Trying to factor curvature.
Yep. 150 feet. You can do it if it stays this low and this fast. Low and fast beats radars.
Range 25.
25 miles, nautical miles. I can see the SAM site from his cockpit view or his F2 view. Launch!
I can see him.
Uh-oh. Unless he does something very special, that is going to hit him in the face.
The only thing that can save him now is a sick drift.
Yep. It's on his second motor.
Mace is going too fast to
Oh no.
avoid.
Oh no. Yep, you couldn't turn like this, it would rip the wings off. I will not turn very hard anyway.
In your face!
Ooh, wow. Atomized. Oh look, a pilot got out of a Mach 1.3 aircraft. Brave. Give him a medal.
He
B1.
won't be walking the next few days.
B1, no. How about the mighty B2 Spirit? with its radar cross-section of an average 0.15 meters squared. Off he goes, sir, starting at 70 nautical miles, about 80 statute miles. He's got his brakes out because I've started him over sped. In fact, maybe supersonic.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Okay. Launch already? What the heck?
He's already dropped your chaff.
That is a worryingly good radar if you can see 0.15 meters squared radar cross-section at 70 nautical miles.
Looks like it's a tombstone in the point of his direction.
Well,
I'm gonna be scared flying the 14 or the 16 or the 18.
oh dear, that's a dead bomber, I'm afraid, guys. I can't believe it can be seen that far away. Could it in real life? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, it's a modern system, right? It's much more modern than this aircraft. I don't know.
Wouldn't the B-2 do a map of the Earth?
I don't know. I always, every time I've used it, I've been told use it at 40,000 feet. Well, one way or another, it's very detectable to the S400. Oh dear. That didn't last long, did it, guys? Most people won't even get into the server. Sorry. Maybe we'll pull out some Maverick shit.
Okay. And splash.
Jeez, this atomized his whole body. Rightio, that didn't work. Let's bring out the predecessor, the F-117A Nighthawk. Really cool plane. Old, 1980s, but surprisingly, apparently undetectable at 0.03 meters squared. Let's see how we go at 70 nautical miles out. And full power. Oh.
Oh, a thing happened.
Respawn. Respawn. I don't know.
Missile site is still quiet.
One of you's on fire. Get a new plane.
You're ruining the radar cross-section. You're gonna get us exposed.
I don't know what happened there, guys. A thing happened. Right, guys. Let's see. The good thing is, because it's a nice stable plane, I can look on the map. So we are 50 nautical miles now. 50 nautical miles. No detection yet.
God, the thing is ugly.
Oh, I can't believe you think it's ugly. Look at this, valued viewers. Love
It's
or hate.
sexy.
Come on, it's beautiful. It's so 80s, right? And this is what this is. It was 80s. All the cars look like this. I love that back then.
They
Music was
actually were
good.
supposed to paint it.
There was no political correctness. It was just all
in
cool.
pastel colors.
If I remember
But
correctly,
it didn't look cool enough, so they painted it black.
if I remember correctly, it was one of the first planes to be designed using computers, like digital computers and stuff.
Friggin' 086. Unbelievable. That must have been so difficult.
Because geometry and math is hard.
Things are hard now, right? Guys, one thing I've noticed, there is no visibility out of this. I need guiding because I can't find.
Supersonic.
It's probably
500 kilometers.
Wow, it's probably because I'm in a massive dive.
Looking good. Probably proper heading range 41 nautical miles.
All right, fine. I guess I'll just be quiet, guys.
Missile site is still quiet.
Wow, it's working. Stealth is working. 37 nautical miles. Oof. Come on, boys.
If I remember correctly, the radar cross section for the B2 is smaller than this one.
Not according to internet. Internet says it's about 5-10 times bigger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that kind of makes sense. It's such a big plane, guys. It's
Yeah, the B2 is massive. This
But
thing is little.
I think it's much more stealthy per meter of wing, if you know what I mean. But because it's so big, you're not hiding that thing completely. No B2s have been shot down, have no, they haven't, have they?
Missile site's still quiet.
Roger. I can actually see it from my window in 30 miles. Well, it's working. We haven't changed anything, value viewers, apart from the aeroplane, and we've set the RCSs up exactly as we promised we would. So theoretically, mathematically, everything is as it should be. Apart from our weird supersonic ability, which I'm pretty sure isn't realistic. But troops, we're coming. We're going to drop 10,000 pounds of ammunition, food, and porn magazines very shortly.
The standard binding for the...
You're bringing prawn.
Yep. Why not? If you were stuck, if you were stuck in the Ukrainian steelworks, what would you want? Ammunition, fighting. Okay. Food.
Porn and booze.
I'm just saying. No, they can't booze. They won't fight properly.
Range is 21 miles.
21 miles. Oh, we're nearly there.
Okay, no missiles have been launched.
Right. I reckon we've cracked it. 0.03 meters squared, guys. It's about the size of a sort of a big bird, like a seagull or something. Imagine a seagull. S400 can't see seagulls apparently, even if supersonic. That is an S400 Triumph problem, I'm afraid.
I mean, would you shoot at a supersonic seagull, or would you be like, hey, that's a freak creature. It should survive.
I'd be scared.
Fair point, guys.
No missile
you
launches.
Can't see us
Now
now.
you still got the drums.
Could you imagine what that bird poop would do to your car windshield?
Wow.
Wow.
Yep.
It's like a cow took a shit on your car.
Again, I'm going to come directly down, guys, because I don't want to be caught out on the slant. I want to maximise my slant range.
10 miles.
No missile launches.
Oh, it's beautiful. Now, a serious note, guys, there are IR SAMs down there as well. IR SAMs usually protect S400, so there will be IR SAMs. Just beware of that. Uh-oh! What's happening?
Nothing yet.
Spike.
No missiles in the air.
No missiles.
Yeah, missile in the air. Gauntlet.
Who is it? Oh, it's the SA-15. The SA-15 saw us, but the SA-400 didn't. Cap evasive. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Countermeasures aren't working! Does it even have countermeasures? I don't think it does.
It should. It missed.
Yeah! Right. I know what I've got to do now. The S400 can't find. So what I can do is go nap of the Earth, and the SA-15 won't pick us up because it doesn't have a peekaboo radar. We're outsmarting this thing.
Another S-15.
Oh, come on.
in the air.
Two launches.
SA Gauntlet, right, okay. Heading out.
3 launches.
One
Then you
and
should
one
need water.
with drink.
Can't see out this freaking cockpit. Okay, valid viewers, we have a few problems with the local SAMs. It's not the S400.
Ooh, that's a big
Yes.
one coming at your face.
That's gonna help your stealth.
They're getting real close.
Green tubes launched.
Growler.
Oh no, an S400's launched. Last mission line.
Oh, they launched the red tube.
Beat it.
firing the missiles.
I beat it. Heading back in.
They're spamming it. Holy shit.
I ain't scared of no S400, guys. Right, I'm gonna go low, low, low and beat it that way.
Two more have been launched.
Wow, that one's... Jesus
Growler
Christ.
inbound.
Oh, shit!
I'm made it. I'm sure I made it too.
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Ah,
You missed.
something flew over.
oh, that might hit. Oh, that's good. That's
I've had to go Wild Weasel.
Who flew over?
Kept popping up and...
yeah. Someone flew over.
Here's through, pass, and safe.
Uh-oh, 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 Gauntlet.
I'm check. Anybody?
Roger,
that's right.
kind of busy though.
Yeah, this is armchair. I made it over it, and I'm pass and safe.
Who's it toast now, okay?
Oh, shit. Shit. Shit! Ouch! Ouch! Ah! Dead.
It was flying like an A10 there for a good
God
second.
damn it. Alright, well I've been hit and I'm dead. I don't think this thing actually gets damaged, by the way. I don't think it's got a damage model, so if you get hit by a missile, you're dead. Bye, Milo. Go and drop the friggin' stores over that friggin' smoke with the left control and W.
Roger that.
And try and look sexy. If you hit by one, you're out.
Yeah, I'm getting lit up, but I don't see anything coming at me.
Roger. Go for it.
Yep. No activity at the main site.
I'm gonna back out and watch the attack you quick.
Launch from Growler.
Growler in the air.
Yeah, got him.
And it's gone.
Oh, it poofed.
Well done, Mr. Milo. You're our last hope. You're Clandathu's last hope. One plane that was not
No,
designed.
one more. Two growlers. Two growlers.
They're going for someone else. No, they're not. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Milo! Milo! Do a thing, please! Oh! He's dead. He's dead. It's not got. It doesn't have a damage model, so it will just keep sucking it up. Despawn, Milo. That's that. Oh, we're all down. Okay. I mean, that got close. It didn't fire at us until what? 7 miles, 10 miles? So we're getting there. Right, let's bring in the ultra small radar cross section of the F-35. Sorry about the cockpit, but the plane is not complete yet, so we're just using a sacrificial cockpit. Otherwise, our radar cross section, stalls and stuff are actually modelled. Guys, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. 70 miles away. I wish you all good luck. Again, let's start high altitude first of all, see if we get launched on. I mean, if the F-117 didn't get launched on until what? I don't know, 10 miles maybe? Maybe less? This should be able to get... well, mathematically, what? Twice as close or something? Testing countermeasures. I'm good. Ah, we've got speed on our side this time as well. Right. Someone needs to be watching the steelworks to see how many store packages we put on. Plus, we're going in as a big unit this time. So, all you need to do to drop a packed lunch off at Mariupol is have £500 million worth of stealth fighter by the looks of things. Seems a good trade.
Range 40 miles.
Coming, Mr. S400, we're coming.
Range 35 miles.
Gobbling up that range. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Ik bin ein Turkey. That's usually the cue for it to lock me and shoot me.
Yeah, exactly. Famous last words.
Tally sight. Right, I am going over it this time and then I'll come down on top of it.
Range 20 miles.
For the record books, the F-117 made it to 1.03 miles to target.
1.3, wow, not bad, right?
Range 15.
Still not missing much.
I'm not over it.
And is left control W to jet stuff,
Yeah,
right?
just spam it. You got to make sure it's within the confines of the steelworks, otherwise the Russians will get it. So it's got to be accurate.
Right.
Which means I'm going down to sea level at some point.
Diving now.
Missile launches question mark?
Not me. Am I over it, Simba?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're over it, Cap.
Right, I'm diving down.
I'm seeing contrails.
I'm right over it. I'm going down, guys, to drop my dude on my package.
Still no missiles in the air.
He can't see me. Definitely can't see me, guys. I'm right above it, a mile away. Flaring. It's the Strellas will see us, so watch out for the IR guided missiles. Okay, my packages are preparing to drop. Air brake out. Though it will jeopardise my cross section. Even if it fires now, I'm just going to spam my packages out.
I should have. If it's left control and W, I should have dropped mine.
I'm going to drop mine in 3, 2, 1, and drop. Okay, my bombs are away. Anyone tracking them?
Oh, I accidentally left control E instead of left control W.
Not seen both in the air.
Done.
Your face was just after the missile silos.
Oh, I missed, guys. I missed.
Oh, that was me.
Come on, you guys get them in. Like, the answer is they can't see us. I can just fly around here all day. They can't see me. Now that's interesting because even though they can see me with their eyes, they can't get a radar track on our 0.005 meters squared. So it looks like F-35 and Raptor can't be shot.
Fly
I think
right
it's because
over.
of the high quality paint that they put on.
There you go. Russia is not going to be happy. This is a Russian game as well. They are not going to be happy with us. Well, I'm kind of used to that.
Yeah, but IR missiles should see you.
No, well, yeah, they should actually. I'm just flaring. I don't know why the IR can't see us. But we're not invisible or anything. We should be able to be shot. How about that? I'm going to fly right out over the S400 and see if it even bothers.
It just didn't do a thing.
Wow. We can tell because the tombstone, it will show us. No, the tombstone's neutral. It can't get a track on us. In fact, I might be able to gun it. Gunned it. Yeah.
Worked that.
Moral of the story, guys, we don't really need to drop any packages because they can't see us. Even the optical Strellas, for some reason, can't see us. I don't know what it is. But F-35 wins, which is interesting. We'll debrief that later. Guys, next we're going to do 4th gen because why the heck not? And for the last test today, 80s upwards fighter bomber 4th gen jets because why not? It'll be fun. I've started them 70 miles away. Load down. Scott F-16, Armchair F-16, Simba Tomcat, Francis Tomcat, Python, Tomcat, good luck. I'll set you off in 3, 2, 1. Off you go, guys. I wish you the absolute best in life, which by which I mean you're going to get shot. My suggestion for today is stay low.
Oh, I don't have any ordnance to drop.
No, you do. You got
Fuel
the
tanks.
bags.
I told you, I'll give you fuel tanks.
Just remember to be gentle. They're full of the portal mags and food.
That's right, food and porno mags. That's exactly what's going on. No booze though, because they won't be able to fight properly. Wow, look at you guys. You're going in a big kind of like beautiful formation, which is exactly how the Grim Reapers should act. Wow, look at those Tomcats. Man, they look sexy. Don't get me wrong, I like F-16 guys, but Tomcat, that is all.
If you think about it, this is just the or the Top Gun Maverick like spoof movie.
Yeah, who is going to the cinema to watch a new Top Gun movie?
Yep.
You better bet I'm there.
I just got a message from Thrustmaster asking me to do a special thing for them for the Top Gun release. Thrustmaster, I was like, sponsored by Wing Wing, mate. Ooh, it's nice because back before I was like well known, they turned me down and shunned me and said, "We're not giving you any free gear. Sod off." And now, now I'm well known. It's like I turned them down.
Yeah, give the ground sidewinders. They're desperate.
Yeah, there you go. Give it to them, boys. You need something. Right, guys. 39 miles, which is a long way. You're still essentially over the horizon. So, unless they can bend physics, I should say one thing about radar, valued viewers. It can actually go around the horizon a bit, just because of how the electromagnetic spectrum works. The frequency wavelength they use for these EM emissions actually just bend around the Earth naturally a bit, not a lot, but a bit. Whereas the light from your eyes hardly bends. It. Oh, sorry, I'll stop wittering. Right, missiles out.
It's a FM radio.
Guys, 27 miles. I don't know who's getting shot at. I've got no way of knowing. So someone will fall out of the sky shortly.
I have no radar warning, but I can see the missile.
Is it you? Who's the chosen one? Who's the chosen one? Still got a solution. It's the peekaboo radar. It's such a son of a gun. I hate it. Oh, it is a F-14. It's a 14 who's flaring. You, do something good. That's an order. Do it better. Do it better. Maverick shotgun. Oh, man down.
It was me.
Right, Francis is out. More missiles out.
Happened to a better person.
Oh, poor Francis. You always get picked on. Right, it's out again. It's a 4-0 missile. It's a big one. Low maneuverability. Remember, it's low maneuverability.
I mean, the Tomcat's got like a really cross-section of fucking building.
Yeah, you're not hiding. Oh,
No.
you beat it. You beat it. You beat it. Okay,
tagged.
Sparrows are coming out. Sparrows are coming out. These are the medium range. Medium range coming out now, guys.
F-16 being tagged.
No, you beat him again. Oh, you guys are doing good. Look at you being excellent pilots. And being somehow affiliated with the GR. This does not make sense.
Impossible.
Stay below 50 feet.
Well done, guys. You've done really well. Turns out you can beat S400. You just got to go low and fast enough. This is what the B1 should have been doing, really. But
Nearly hit a bird.
someone's going to die. Someone's about to die. Just whizzed over your head.
Wow.
Oh! Who died? Someone died.
That was Simba.
Oh, poor old Simba. Bless you, little cotton sock, Simba. Another one. Oh my God. That is what you do not want.
Looking good, Scott.
Oh, another's down. Another's down.
I've been tagged.
How many are left? Only Scott and Armchair and Violet back there. Scott, Armchair and Violet. Good luck, guys. Oh, that peekaboo radar.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Do a thing. Do a wheelie burn. Do a barrel roll. Oh, no. Dang, S400. Oh, you're all... It's Violet. Violet, do not disappoint. That is an hors d'oeuvres.
Just press the green button.
Oh, she's in the green button. Look at that. How exciting.
Oh, that is low. Holy.
Wow.
Yeah, there she is, low.
Hold her there.
Wow, that is low. Look at that. Violet got them skills.
That 20 feet.
Yeah, if you're below 50 feet above the water, it seems to lose a lot of you.
No, it'll find you. It's got that 200 foot radar. Violet. Oh.
Violet, that was very good attempt.
That was very good. Well done, guys. That was actually really good flying. I'm chuffed with that. No, you were not beating it. However low and fast you go, you're not beating it. An S300 you can actually beat by going low and slow. But an S300 PM2 or an S400, sorry, PM3 or S400, nope. It's just too good. Right, drone, obviously it shot down at 400 kilometers. Cool. SR-71 actually did pretty well. We only got like, I don't know, 20 miles close, but actually did quite well because of its weird flying. F-117 got within about 5 miles. Technically it got to 1.3 miles, I think. However, I think we've maybe ignored a couple of missile hits at that point, but pretty close. Almost there. F-35, completely invisible, even to the IR guys, which is stupid. It must be the way the mod's set up. But the radar cross-section is correct. I put in 0.005, as I'd researched. So, theoretically, the math says that S-400 shouldn't be able to see it. Fight me, internet. I don't know. I'm just showing you how it is. 4th gen, sexy as heck, but no chance. B1, no. And we can't get it to go really low. AI won't allow it. But I found that really good. And the cool thing is, because we hadn't tested it, it was all, you know, that's why we're getting so excited, because we don't know what's going to happen. I found it really good, guys. Really enlightening. I'm impressed by the S400. It did everything pretty much we expected it to do. It doesn't work quite like the S400, and it doesn't data link yet. But when it does, we won't even be able to hide over line of sight of the Earth. It will just shoot us from anywhere, which will be, well, stupid. Any comments from my pilots?
F-16 got to 5.69.
Showing off, aren't you?
Who was it that got closest?
It was who was in front?
Scott.
Scott in the F-16. And
Yeah, I got hit. I think we got hit at the same time, but he was just ahead of me.
Violet
got hit by a growler, correct?
Yeah, Violet looked the coolest though, going about 2 feet off the ocean.
I got about that close too, but I died due to lag.
Yeah, I was at about 20 feet, 700 knots when I got hit.
Nice.
How would this site react to a Raptor?
The way the game works, you just have to take my word for it. I've been doing this for a long time. It'll work exactly the same as the F-35 because I'm going to put in the same radar cross section as the average internet says of 0.005 meters squared. As far as it's concerned, it's the same plane in terms of detectability. So it would be exactly the same. It couldn't see it. I just want to know how that'll be in real life. I just want a Raptor to go and fly into one in real life and see whether they could see it. I'm so interested in that now. Really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if that F-35 is anything close to, I mean, yeah, within the confines of a game here, but like, I mean, that's spectacularly different.
I mean, it does the basic math about right. However, it doesn't include any special features that maybe the site has to boost a signal or anything. It's just the basic, processing math that it does.
Like probability of detection, probably.
But anyway, it's beyond me, so you guys know about it more than me.
F-14 was 17 miles.
17, yeah, it's too big, guys. Right.
I wonder how the last round would have gone if the 14s launched TOWs as we were coming in.
That is actually Monday's video, so you're not doing that today, guys, but that's going to be Monday's video. So wait with bated breath, valid viewers. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you later. The main Grim Reapers videos are now being split between this YouTube channel and the Grim Reapers 2 YouTube channel. So if you want to see all of the Grim Reapers videos, please consider subscribing to both channels. And thank you for watching.